Hello guys, Creator438 here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. In the last episode, we actually finished off K. Rool's Keep. And we did find Donkey Kong, but he got taken away. And we had to hightail our way to this bramble so we could catch up to Kaptain K. Rool. And we also completed Screech's sprint by 100%. And in this episode, this is it. We're going to be taking on Kaptain K. Rool, but first, we're going to go into Kong College, and I'm going to show you guys the biggest waste of 3 coins that you could ever imagine. Wrinkly Kong has a tip for Kaptain K. Rool, which she doesn't normally have. And this is what she says. Make sure you have plenty of lives. Yeah, that's her advice for Kaptain K. Rool. Make sure you have plenty of lives. Thankfully, if you save, you won't really need to worry about that, and I'm going to do that right now. So yeah. Take care, dearies. I don't know why I didn't do her voice, but I guess we already read it. But we're going to have to take care. Here we go. We're going to go into K. Rool Duel. Let's do this. He's fucking up Donkey Kong. This means business. Starting off the fight with Kaptain K. Rool. He's going to shoot one of these cannonballs at him. Out at us. Sorry. And he's going to go to the second side, the other side of the screen. And when he sucks up when he sucks you up like this, when he uses like his vacuum thing from his blunderbuss, you want to throw any cannonballs on the field into his blunderbuss. He's gonna, for this first phase, he's gonna shoot out these cannonballs, and they're gonna become spiked. They will eventually become normal. You want to throw him into his blunderbuss when he's using the vacuum effect. And now the fight's starting to take form. In this second form, now he's gonna start shooting shit at you. Literally. Well, not literally, but he's gonna start shooting just a bunch of stuff at you. And every time he goes to the right, obviously jump over him. You cannot jump on this man. If you do, you will take damage. You can jump over all these except for the high jumping ones. Also, I just lost Diddy there. You don't have to worry about it that much because you can get Diddy and Dixie back in this fight. And now he'll shoot them in. Now he'll shoot spiked cannonballs in spiral formations. And thankfully, you can jump over all of these. You don't have to like trick anything out. Even these ones where you're shooting 2 at once, you can also just jump over those, which is very nice. I'm gonna say right now, if you've never done this before and like you don't really know the fight, Kaptain K. Rool is tough. He's probably one of the hardest final bosses in a Donkey Kong game in the entire series. I actually got Diddy back right there. Now, this is like basically his last form. Now he's gonna start shooting these gases out at you. Those ones are blue. And also he turns invisible there. I just jumped too early. If you get hit by those freeze you. These gases all do different things. These ones actually make you slow and you jump high. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I think you can still get past that form. We will have to do the fight over again, unfortunately. I don't have to show it. Also, make sure not to get too close to Kaptain K. Rool, because if you thought the fight was hard enough, he's a jerk. Also, the camera will track him, so you don't have to worry about potentially off-screening him since the screen is bigger than the entire... Since the screen doesn't cover the entire arena, the camera will focus on him as opposed to you when he's like moving around. So you don't have to worry about that. But should you get close enough to this man, and if you run out of time, he'll also break those. Should you get too close to Kaptain K. Rool, he will actually hit you. If he's like you, but only if he's using the suction. He'll also shoot those out, as you can see, but I thought I might mention it. And they do increase in speed. Also, yeah, Donkey Kong can be on that side. For all you longtime Donkey Kong fans, Kaptain K. Rool was down there because, well, I mean, any longtime Donkey Kong fan would know that Kaptain K. Rool, or King K. Rool, because Kaptain K. Rool is actually King K. Rool's alias. They're actually the same people. At the end of each phase, Kaptain K. Rool will play dead. K. Rool likes to do that. He likes to play. He likes to be a liar, and likes to pretend that he's dead when he's really not. He's a devious boy. So, yeah. He's got that going for him. When he's down for the count, don't count on it. He's not really dead. You can't actually do anything during those parts where, like, Donkey Kong comes down. And don't throw one of your Kongs at him, because you will actually lose them. I think in the Game Boy Advance version, one of the Kongs just bounce off him. But in this version, that's not the case. I could be wrong about my former statement, though. Also, that's a bitch. We have to do the rest of this without Diddy, which kind of sucks. Yeah. Thankfully, you can jump over all of these, except that one. Man, I'm itchy. That's not. It's not great. Hold on, guys. I didn't actually mean to do that, but that's whatever. I'm not using save states in this battle at all, because, or restore points, because again, some of you guys might not have access to that. I have done this fight before without restore points. I've beaten Kaptain K. Rool many times before. We're not really to a new part in the fight, so I guess I can tell a little story. I really wanted to beat Kaptain K. Rool so badly when I was younger that I actually like drew up a little plan to beat him. And I actually got stuck on those first few phases so much when I was a kid that I never even knew the third form existed, obviously, until I did it. He'll actually start going slowly right here, but then he will speed up. In the Game Boy Advance version, though, he doesn't speed up weirdly enough. But he gets ever more invisible as he shoots those things. So, what's stupid about this part is you basically need Dixie to get through that. You can get through this part with Diddy, but if you don't have Dixie, the game basically tells you tough shit. You're not getting through that part. Alright, this part's awful. This is the last phase. If you get hit by this purple gas, Kaptain K, your controls actually get inverted. Alright, in this part, Kaptain K. Rool will turn invisible a bunch of times. Stay in the middle. Don't get cornered. Don't go for the corners, because if you do, he will corner you, and you will die. Alright. When you see that spark, that's when you want to jump, because he will actually fake you out right there. But as you can see, we got the coin. He may not be done, but Donkey Kong don't give a shit. He just uppercutted that boy. And there we go. The fight is over. Actually, it took less time than I thought it would, honestly. I knew you'd do it, Diddy, my boy. But how could you fail? I learned all you know for old Cranky here. Cranky, I learned one thing from you. I don't know what you're talking about. You rescued that lazy grandson of mine and dumped K. Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Also, yeah, we learned that in this game, Donkey Kong's actually Cranky's grandson. Of course, if I'd been playing, I'd have made sure that K. Rool never tries a cheap trick like this again. I reckon I'd have found all the Krem coins and completed the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything in your first game, can we? Actually found all the Krem coins, so... One more thing. How many of my special video game hero coins did you find? All the ones we could. A real player such as myself would have found plenty, I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see how well you did, eh? So we're actually gonna get ranked here. That's pretty cool. Well, I got a second screen, and about time too. Now shut up everyone while I read the eagerly awaited results of my prestigious video game hero awards. Hey, not bad for a youngin'. Of course, you're gonna have to find a few more if you want to be as big a hero as I was. If you want to look at your limited progress on the screen, press the top left and right buttons while you're on any of the map screens. Now buzz off and see if you can find some more of my coins, which I very much doubt you will. Well, that's what I'm here for. Also, yeah, Mario and Yoshi are here. I think that sign says no hopes. But yeah, that's it. We've beaten Donkey Kong Country 2. And now we get to see all the enemies. I'm probably going to talk over this part to share my thoughts on how I thought the LP went. I'm pretty happy with how this LP has been. Like, I've really liked playing this game again. I've been playing it again, you know, on my practice file. And it's surprising how much I've seen of it for the first time. Like, it's crazy, man. Just how little I remember of this game. And how much, like, I don't remember about, like, the levels or, like, that stuff. But how much I've been able to refresh my memory on like the strategies for beating them anyway. I have played this game many times though, like in the past. Like I used to play this game so much when I was young. I'd replay it like a lot. So yeah, that's a thing. I actually have gotten all the Krem coins without guides. Like the first time I got all of them, which was when I was very young, I found all the bonuses on my own. No walkthroughs or anything. I found them all by myself. Not the DK coins though, but I did find all the Krem coins. I don't know how I did that honestly. 'Cause it does beg the question of would I be able to do that today? I think probably. Compared to Donkey Kong Country though, like the bonuses in this game I feel are much easier to find. In Donkey Kong Country they're hard as fuck to find, like just a lot of them. And like you pretty much need a guide if you're gonna find all of them. But I've found all of them by myself without a guide ever. All boasting aside though, like, I'm happy that I played this game for you guys. We're not done, actually. There will be some bonus episodes that we're doing. And yeah, I guess the hardware is limited enough to give these guys walking animations, or maybe it's just the budget doesn't work, or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of these guys, including Cudgel, didn't even have a walking animation. At least, like, King Zing and other Zingers and the flying enemies, like, they look like they're moving. Also, Kaptain K Rool has a moving animation, so that's a thing. In the Game Boy Advance version, they changed this a lot. But as you can see, all the fish, including On Guard, are moving out of water. They actually make different areas for these guys in the Game Boy Advance version. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, they don't have one for Quawks, which I guess we haven't seen yet. At least they give Glimmer a spotlight. But nothing for Quawks. They just go right for the Kong Clan. Rip Quawks, honestly. Poor Quawks, dude. Hey, at least he's in Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. I guess that is something. You know. But anyway, let's not make this about Quawks. Also, I guess that's their only animation for Donkey Kong, so they still show. They tied him up just to do this thing. I wonder how they got everyone to do this. And of course, we got Diddy, the hero. Now we got the credits. Ye scurvy Kong crew. So yeah, I did enjoy playing this game for you guys. And I think as a Let's Player, I've improved because I've been saying a lot less, and that is a legitimate weakness of mine when I'm talking. I don't know what it is. I'm not a very good talker. You know, just I say a lot, and sometimes it's, and like not even sometimes, like most of the time I can't go like any moment of me talking without having trouble finding my words and stuff like that. Oh, David Wise right there, the man himself. For some reason, Rare likes to do like the first name with like the first initial and then the last name. Not sure why they do that. Rare, I don't know if Rare is still making games, but Rare is actually a British company, believe it or not. So that's something. Also, I like how one person worked in the story. I guess the story's not that advanced, but it's just kind of funny to see, you know. If you couldn't understand what I said it's just kind of funny to see. But yeah, usually I'm not that good of a talker, and I have trouble finding my words, but I think I've improved. I've finally like improved a little bit on that. I still kind of do it, but in terms of this game, not so much, weirdly enough. So yeah. Of course, there I go saying it right there. But I don't know. I'm happy with how this LP turned out. Unfortunately, it hasn't really gotten the views so far. But yeah, I've really liked playing this game for you guys, and I hope if anyone does watch this LP that they enjoy it. And thankfully, no bullshit thing at the end of the credits for most of these old games had, where it doesn't save your progress after you beat the final boss, because now here we are. So yeah, that was Donkey Kong Country 2: Diddy's Conquest. Like I said, we are going to be coming back to this for some bonus episodes. So stay tuned for those. Those should be out relatively soon, because I don't really have anything else planned in the meantime. But yeah, Cranky actually mentioned something about the Lost World. So we didn't know that there was a Lost World. We're going to be seeing more about that in the next episode, actually. Oops. So yeah, next time on Donkey Kong Country 2, when we do the bonus episodes, we are actually going to be seeing if we can't make it to this so-called Lost World. We're going to see what we can do about that. So, yeah. I'll see you guys then. Also, I mean, I guess at least if Quacks couldn't be shown in the cast of characters, he did get shown. He did get shown right there. He was the only animal to appear in that little thing. So yeah, we're gonna be doing just that next time. See you guys then.